Hi, this is Ed, and thank you for tuning in to our first ever monthly segment where we're going to be talking about 3 new restaurants in Denver. The first 3 restaurants we're talking about are Tavernetta, Citizen Rail, and Q House. And I know that these aren't all brand new, but I wanted to talk about these 3 because I have had the privilege to check out each of these 3 recently, and they're all very, very special in their own way. So Tavernetta is done by the people who did Frasca up in Boulder, which is still considered one of the top restaurants in the country, and Tavernetta is absolutely right up there. They specialize in really high-end Italian fare, and they're located right behind Union Station in that newly developed area, right by the Coloradan condo development and Whole Foods, and it is just phenomenal. That area is really spectacular. So if you haven't been there, definitely go check it out. I happen to be going there to celebrate to some extent with a buddy of mine, and so we started out, everybody needs or you need a reservation almost for sure. So we had a reservation, but we started out at the bar, and it is such a cool ambiance. The finishes are super high end. Everybody is really nice. It's a really great place to do, for people watching because it has such an awesome, diverse crowd. Chris, I think, was the bartender. He took great care of us. They have an awesome drink menu. When we sat down, our waiter, the server, was absolutely amazing as well. We started off with the burrata, and then we got a bunch of different dishes to share. The burrata was totally amazing, and then of the dishes, they were all, I have to say, I'm not lying, everything was totally awesome. But the gnocchi and I think I'm saying this right, the quaglio, which is a roasted quail dish, really, really stood out. So if you're looking for something to pick, all 3 of those were great, but I am totally confident that everything on the menu is amazing. Now, this is not a place that is cheap, to be totally frank, but usually you get what you pay for, and this is absolutely no different. So also, what I wanted to mention is they have an awesome wine menu or wine list, and they sent over the sommelier, and a lot of times what I've realized is, I am no wine expert by any means, but oftentimes I'll feel like I'm kind of treated as such. And so in this case, it was really nice because, for one, not all the wine was extraordinarily expensive, but also they were really, the gal that helped us out was really, really willing and able to guide us through what made sense and what made sense for what price point we were comfortable with. So that really stood out. Overall, the experience was absolutely amazing. I would totally, totally recommend it. And that brings me to the next one. Citizen Rail is actually located in that same neighborhood right behind Union Station, kind of cat-a-corner from Tavernetta, and it was equally awesome. Not quite as expensive, but really, really, really good. So I was able to take my wife for date night to Citizen Rail, and Citizen Rail is known for its meat cuts, charcuterie, and dry aged meats specifically, and it really, really delivers there. The ambiance there is amazing as well. We sat outside. It was a perfect night, amazing sunset, and it's right there, close to the drawbridge, behind Union Station once again. So I think that what I got was, we started off with the potato cakes, which was just awesome. It's not something I would normally get, but in this case, the server recommended it, and I'm so glad that we tried it because it was so, so good. I think it's potato cakes and cod, but just amazing. And then Becky got the bison New York strip, 10 ounce, and I got kind of my go-to, the bone-in ribeye, both of which we were very, very happy about. And as far as a date night, it just couldn't have been better. They got great wine, great drinks as well, and we just felt really taken care of. The third of the 3 is Q House, and that is in the Bluebird district. And what's cool about Q House is it's located in this building that was just recently redeveloped. It was sitting there for, years and years, longer than I can remember. And it's really cool because the space is interesting, as you can see from the pictures, but they do just an amazing job. The ambiance, they have the roll-up garage doors, and I went with a couple of friends for happy hour, and it was just awesome. First and foremost, they have a great happy hour menu, great deals on drinks, wide selection of drinks and food. And I forgot to mention, but it is a modern Chinese restaurant and has really interesting, really high quality dishes. So like I said, we went there for happy hour. It was awesome. So we kind of worked our way through the menu. we started off, I believe, with the Aspen Ridge dry aged beef tartare, and not everybody likes tartare, but obviously if you do, you want to make sure that it's high quality, it's good, and this was just amazing. The quality was great, the spices were great, and it really, really delivered. Second, we did the crispy fried chicken wings, and although basic dish, it is just awesome. I'm a big wing guy, and it was totally hit the spot. And then the third thing we got was the pork belly buns, and I think it's like $4 a bun, and I planned on having one, and I ended up having like three. Really solid. So once again, obviously we were there for happy hour. It totally hit the spot. So next time we're going to definitely go for dinner, but I hope that this helps, and I hope to see you next month. Talk to you soon. Bye.